Jimmy, and I want to start my YouTube channel today. I'm going to be starting with teaching us how to make pancake at home. We don't have to always go out to eat pancake. We have this simple way we can just wake up in the morning, between 10 to 15 minutes. You are done mixing your pancake. Between 30 minutes, the food is ready and you can call your family to have a bite of your pancake. So start with me. Good morning, everyone. So this morning I want to do pancake for my family. So we're going to be using milk, eggs, flour, and sugar. Then a little bit of baking powder just to make it rise up a bit. So if you just follow me and you come with me, I'll show you how I make it. So before I start, I'm going to be washing my hands because I like using my hands to mix my flour, my sugar, my milk together, because I'm not too keen about using a spoon to turn it. So I'm going to be using my hands to mix. So before I start, I'm going to wash my hands thoroughly. Like I said, you need to always wash your hands when you're in the kitchen, because it's very important so that you don't transfer germs into this food. So follow me, see how I start my pancake. I'm about to start. This is 500 gram of flour. This is milk. Like, I didn't measure the milk. It depends on how you like the taste of milk in your pancake. So I just did like 2 cups of milk. I'm going to be putting 3 tablespoons of sugar and 2 eggs. I'm only going to be using 2 eggs, then a little bit of water. So you can start with me now. So this is when you want to work in the kitchen, you have to wash your hands thoroughly. You apply the soap and you rubbing and rub out. This is to prevent you from putting germs into the food. So you rub in and you rub out. You can about 20 seconds of your time. Then you go under the water. You open the top of it. Then you are done. Then you can use a kitchen napkin. I'm going to be putting 3 tablespoons of sugar. Our tablespoon is not full, so because of that, I'm going to be using, let's say, 4, because it's supposed to be very full. So then I'm going to mix it and make sure the sugar, you can hear the sound. I'll make sure the sugar mix up evenly with the milk. Earlier, we're going to be using 2 eggs for this. So I'm going to break my egg inside the flour. I already mixed my baking powder and my flour. I used just 1 teaspoon of baking powder in this, and this pancake is going to go perfectly well for a family of 4, not more than 4. So after this, I'm going to stir in my milk. Like I said, after putting in the milk, most people would rather use their spoon to stir, but I prefer to use my hand. So this milk is not going to be enough, so I'm going to add a little bit of water. So now I'm going to put my hand. I already washed my hand, I told you earlier. So now I'm going to use my hand to stir. You can decide to mix your egg in a bowl before, instead of breaking it in. For me, I just like doing it like this. So let's come back to a better mixture. By the time you see this mixture now, you see everything is as you can see, the mixture is already coming together. It has to be very smooth, and that is why I prefer to do this with my hand. I don't like using the spoon to do this because it's not easy to control the spoon. I've not tried using a whisk machine before because this is just a pancake, but maybe probably when we want to do a normal cake, yes. Even my cake, at times I use my hand to mix. So let's just start today with pancake. Like I said, you don't even need more than 30 minutes to get this ready and call your family for breakfast. So this is me. You can see the The batter is getting smooth already. Yeah, look at it. It's getting very smooth. If we're still using our spoon, we'll still be here trying to make it very smooth, but with your hands you can control the batter to any consistent you want. So let's keep going to make it very smooth. When I say very, like to make it perfectly smooth. Did you see? Can you see this? So now we are ready to make our pancake. So I'm just going to get the frying pan ready, so I'll be back shortly. So we are done. I'm done mixing, and as you can see, this is the reaction of the baking powder I used in it. Anytime you use a baking powder in any flour mixture, you're going to see this shows you that your baking powder is actually working. Like I said, baking powder is just for this thing to rise a bit, because as for me, I don't like those flat pancake that don't always rise. Some people like it, but this is the way I like my own pancake. So that's why I made it like this. Just 1 teaspoon of baking powder in a 500-gram flour. Thank you. Ready. This is going to be on a very low heat, and we can only do this with a non-stick frying pan. So please always remember, you can only get this, what we're about to do, with a non-stick frying pan. So I'm going to clean the frying pan with a tissue paper. After cleaning the frying pan with a tissue paper, I'm going to put a little bit, just a little bit of oil in it and rub it with the oil, and that's all for today. I said this batter constituent, look at it. You have to make sure you put it up and it comes out like this. It doesn't have to be too thick, you understand? So some people like to pour this inside a jug before they put it on the frying pan, but I don't have a jug, so I'm going to be putting it direct in the frying pan. So let's see.